First thing I want to say is, John, what a fantastic job today. I mean, the conference has been phenomenal. The information, the engagement. I've been here since day one when you first started over at the Hyatt.
Yeah.
And look where we are today.
Yes, sir. We outgrew it.
You outgrew it.
Yeah.
The vision. You know, we hear about it, but where we are, because this is also 10 years of the conference itself. What's the vision long term? Because we're already making an impact in the community, and I love what you're doing from a programming standpoint, that we're getting more and more. But let's talk about what's the vision moving forward from there. Can you share that with us?
So we want to think global, act local. So this ultimately becomes a global meeting where leaders from 100 countries around the world are walking these halls.
Okay.
And you have conversations on what's going on in Egypt, what's going on in Jordan, what's going on in Dubai, what's going on in South Africa, and so on and so forth, not just the United States. What's going on in the Caribbean. You know, you have a lot of countries just off our shores that look like us. Also, we should have regional meetings. There should be local meetings. Let's drill down in Los Angeles. Let's drill down in North Carolina. I mean, I have 1,500 offices across this country. I want 15,000 offices.
I love it.
So we want to become the Federal Reserve of the hood. I mean, we want to become the economic infrastructure for the underserved for America. Just like my Jewish brothers and sisters have an infrastructure, just like my white brothers and sisters have an infrastructure, my Asian brothers and sisters have an infrastructure. We don't have an economic infrastructure. When you think about it in that way, our problems make sense. You're in a capitalist democracy, the biggest economy in the world, but we don't have an economic infrastructure. There's our problem right there.
Correct. I'm going to take you back, and I'll let you go. I know you got to go. When we first met, you talked about civil rights. And it's still prevalent today, but that was the conversation we had years ago, and it stuck with me. And for me, as also a part of this organization, but a nonprofit, I've taken the principles that you guys have, some of the program, and applied to our youth and say, understand that no matter what we do athletically, that's a given. It's what we're doing academics, but in our community, and understanding the economic power that comes behind it. So
you had the sports commissioners here.
I did.
That's the sports business.
That is it.
It's the business of sports. So I believe financial literacy is the civil rights issue of this generation. I think AI literacy is the civil rights issue of this generation.
Right.
So it's civil rights and civil rights. It's financial literacy and AI literacy. These two things are going to change the world.
Right. I agree with you. But John, I want to say thank you again for what you're doing,
My
not
pleasure.
only here today, but the community as a whole.
Thank you, man.
Thank you so much.